Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Reflected Thoughts by Nana. I'm super grateful that you guys took time out of your busy schedule to watch my first video. I'm very grateful. I don't know how much I can say that, but thank you guys so much. I'm also glad you guys took time out to leave your comments, your suggestions, your words of encouragement. I really appreciate them. Anyways, I'm so sorry. It's been a while since I posted another video after the first one. I hope to do better. And I'd also like to hear whatever topics you would like me to talk about. If there are any, there are any specific things you would want to know, feel free to just leave them in the comment section, and then I'll try as much as I can to talk about them in subsequent videos. Yeah, I received so many messages from you guys. Some of them didn't leave comments in the comment section, but sent messages personally to me, encouraging me and all that. And I realized most people kept, saying the same thing. They didn't have to say in the same words, but everything they were saying kind of pointed to the same factor of same idea. And what it was is that they were very inspired that I make my faith the center of everything I talk about. When you read my blog, you can actually tell, like, I'm a Christian. I don't hide from it, and it's central to whatever I talk about. And some people found it very inspiring and very encouraging, and they were like, oh, we are so grateful, I'm so inspired you did that. I can't bring myself to do that. I'm sometimes scared to put myself out there, make my faith the center of everything I do. I know it's super scary. I think for me, for a long time, I wouldn't really talk openly about it. Yeah, everyone knew I was a Christian, but I didn't really like to talk about things from the Christian perspective because I didn't like to offend people. But it's who I am. Like, I think at the core of everybody, your faith is actually what defines you. You may not notice it or you may not acknowledge it, but that's who we are at our core. Whatever we believe in, whatever we however we relate to people, how we even look at things, is always from the perspective of our faith. It affects who we are. And so eventually you would have to talk about it. I know it's scary too because sometimes people know us. When we're in school, I wasn't really an SU person. I went to church, but I wasn't an SU person. And I know sometimes people would watch my videos or read my blog and be like, hey, when did this girl become criff like that? Or since when did she become all churchy? Or some may even think that you feel you are better than them or something. And sometimes we've made some not so Christian choices, or we've made some not so great decisions in our past, and people know of those decisions or those options we made, and sometimes we are scared that they would always refer us to those choices or those, let me use the word, mistakes we've made. And so we shun away from talking about our faith because we don't want people to be like, I know this girl, she did this, she did that, and she's here talking about Jesus and acting like she's all perfect and all that. But that's the beauty of it, like, for people to see the transformation from who you were a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago, even a couple of days ago, from the not so great decisions you made to this person you have become, who you can own those mistakes and say, you know what, I did something that wasn't so great, I made a choice that wasn't so great, but at the end of the day, I've picked myself back up and I've learned from it and I've moved on. When we make mistakes, it doesn't make us unchristian. The most important thing is you acknowledge it, pray, ask for forgiveness, repent from it, and then you move on. That should never stop you from openly talking about your faith. I know it's difficult being transparent and bearing yourself out there. People are going to try and come at you from every angle. People would say mean things to you. People would try and make you feel like maybe you are trying to be perfect. People would try and belittle your faith Because sometimes when we don't agree with things, the best form of, let me use the word defense, is to attack. Because some people can't really understand what's happening to you or what you're experiencing that you want to openly talk about, they would come at you because that's all they know how to do. But you should never let that stop you. People should see you talk about your faith, or for me, people should see me talk about my faith or make my faith the center of everything I do, and know that this is who I really am. At the end of the day, you can agree with me or not agree with me, but that is what I believe in, and I think we are all entitled to believe in whatever we believe in. So I'm very glad and I'm very humbled that I inspired some of you, because I decided to make my faith the center of everything I did. It wasn't easy to start with. I was scared, of course. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to bear my soul out there for people. I don't know who is going to come at me. I don't know who I may have offended in the past that would come at me because the person is like, hey, this is my chance to get back at her. But this is who I am. I'm a Christian and I'm proud of it. I don't think any mistake in the past or any fear of rejection or the fear of people not really understanding where I'm coming from should stop me from openly talking about it. The beauty of life is to let people, or to have people, see your growth from one point to another, to the next, every point in time. That's the beauty of life, that people can see the growth. People can see that you're not the same person you were a couple of days ago, a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago, and can actually be a witness or can actually be a part of that growth. And you never know who is watching from afar. That's the whole point. Someone might be watching you and be learning from you, and you would never know. So if you're able to embrace your faith, don't be scared of it. Don't be shy. Make it a center of everything you do, and let people see you for who you really are. Yes, we would definitely make mistakes in life. Even though we are Christians, we would make mistakes in life. But sometimes people identify with us better, or people are able to relate to us better, not because of our strengths, but because of our weaknesses. They see our weaknesses and know that, oh, this person is just as human as I am. And if this person is able to, hold herself or himself together in the midst of that weakness and move on from it, or move away from it and get better from that weakness, then I can also do that. And so whoever I inspired by making my faith a center of everything I write about, I'm so glad you gave me back that you gave me that feedback, because that encouraged me. Of course, I'm still sometimes scared from time to time, but knowing that someone is encouraged by that actually helps me too. So I'm very grateful. I look forward to hearing all your messages, reading your messages, hearing your feedback, the words of encouragement, the things you would like to talk about, you'd like me to talk about. Whatever it is, just let me know and I would gladly talk about them if I can. So yes, thank you very much. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'll also leave a link to the blog down there so that you can also check it out. And I'll try, I promise, to write as much as often as I can, and to record videos as often as I can. Thank you very much and hope to see you again. Bye.